Hello and welcome to episode 48 of our Rimworld playthrough on the tundra. We just finished a ceremony for Drunken Cat, who is now a praetor of the Empire. It was an honorable ceremony, and we have a new permit and so many new requirements, which we have sort of started to set up. So, first things first, let's crack open Drunken Cat's bedroom a little bit. And we need to start getting some flooring down. Unfortunately, actually, we might cancel that for now because we won't have enough cloth. So what we could do is actually let's cancel here. We still have a few in here that we need to get done, and that's okay. We can do that. We're going to let these Empire people leave, and we do have a permit choice ready. So we have the strike. We could get the salvo. And I think we've already decided that Janissary is not great. Didn't get too many comments about this last episode. So I think the salvo is going to be what we're going for. We're going to prioritize sort of personal defense, and I think that is a great way to do it. Now we have slate chunks available here. We want to just continue moving this around. I think that might not be a bad strategy. We'll just keep moving this around until we can ideally find a nice warm place where we can mine some metal. That would be a nice priority. So we have lots of slate and things in here. Maybe let's just go down here one more time. Undignified throne room. Okay, what do you need for your throne room? So as a praetor, throne room requirements: meditation throne, 40 tiles, all floored, 4 columns, a harp, no work facilities. Okay, so it needs to be 90. Is that it? The space is fine. We just need it to be more impressive. Oh, but you know what? It's really dirty right now. So what if we reprioritized cleaning all the? There we go. There we go. It is quite impressive. And now your throne room is just fine. You're on your way to your bed. You have the praetor title. You are outdoors. You want praetor specific apparel. So you do need a bigger bedroom, and you need it to be fancier. We have a little bit of cotton on the way. I think in terms of our floors, light gray carpet, that's what we're using, right? Where do I see that again? I know there's a way to see it. I'm just being silly. Oh, anyways. It in one of these things, beauty display. That's not it. I don't know where I see it anymore. I'm too tired. It's been a big day. Let's just get some carpet. Okay. Light gray carpet. We could even just save a little bit of time for now and not deconstruct the whole wall. That'll be, and we'll have just like this fun back room. Maybe we could put like a dressing table in there or something. We have a quest expiring. The llama has some tattered apparel. The face mask. Well, we don't need to wear that. So we will set a queue to remove the face mask. Look at all this food. That's amazing. We have so many potatoes, we don't even know what to do with them. We do have all this storage back here we can use. Great. I'm glad I opened that up. And yeah, things are going rather smoothly. Randy's been kind of kind. Power is actually stable with just a small amount of wind. Oh, it did tick down one, so we're slightly using it, but the wind is picking up. So we are actually now getting ahead of ourselves. There is animal starvation, which is not ideal. I think we do have enough. What we could do here is make a make a stockpile zone, a separate stockpile zone, and well, we're gonna put raw food, vegetarian. We're gonna put potatoes here. We're gonna set the priority to be critical. We want critical potato storage. Prioritize hauling a stack of potatoes. Come on, everyone, eat the potatoes. Prioritize hauling more potatoes. All right. So we have enough potatoes, absolutely enough potatoes that we could kind of just keep a stack of potatoes, let the animals eat those. Although, is it like, I mean, is that even okay? Just like feeding raw potatoes to yaks? Probably not the appropriate thing to do, but it's fine. We kind of have slowed down quite a bit on our conversion. I know polar was one that was on the menu, but because our food was so precarious, we definitely slowed down that. But now that we're in spring and we have a nice amount of food and it is going to be warming up outside, I think we are in a position where perhaps we arrest Polar and say, you know what, it is time for you, Polar, to finally join one of the faithful. That might be good. We'll have less diversity of thought and all that good. Everybody will be on the same page, rooting for the same team, as it were. We have a quest now to build a huge building, 7 by 13 monument. It can be made out of sandstone and it can be made out of other stone. We could just make the whole thing out of stone, and we could do this for more honor. Interesting. It only needs to stay up for 15 days. So we could just deconstruct it shortly after. I mean, like a season. Deconstruct it in the middle of summer kind of thing. Definitely worth considering. Looks like our defenses are looking fine. We are at the point now where we may consider an additional turret. That could be a great option. We could build something like out here. I think that might be nice to do. Have an extra turret. And let's see. So we have a couple of components. We really are most limited by power and our ability to get metal. Metal is actually very much a restriction right now for us. Based on the needs of some of these rooms and things, do we want more cotton? We can get more carpet. Is this enough? Is that enough carpet? I mean, it's probably enough carpet, right? That's a lot. We have a couple of eggs here. Have a couple of chickens that have hatched, which is fantastic. We have animals we can sell. We have definitely... Okay, what are we making this? Muffalo wool? All right. Muffalo wool we're allowed. We don't want to use anything out of cloth, though. We do want to maintain cloth. And these things grow so slowly, these cotton plants. All these chickens, man. The chickens are going to be a whole different kind of problem. We really don't have anybody hauling these potatoes, which is a little concerning for me. But that's okay. It looks like we have finally built beyond our wall here. We've doubled up down here, so we could potentially consider doubling up here. I mean, we could also consider expanding out this way and up to here for some additional bedrooms, because we will need other bedrooms eventually. We do have a couple of unowned ones though, so we actually do already have expansion capacity, probably both in terms of the food that we produce, which means we just need to actually like do some quests and perhaps do we want to do like a ritual conversion? Yeah, let's just try it. What's the worst that can happen? Polar will be sad, right? So everybody come on in. Llama, join the party. We're all going to convince Polar one way or the other that it is time to become a warrior. You know, inhale the exhaust. Effective conversion ritual. Excellent. What does that mean? You're still part of herdism. But your certainty is 70%. Now, Spanky, that used up your conversion power. So I think, Spanky, where is Polar's bedroom? We're going to set this for prisoners. Spanky, it's time. We are going to arrest Polar. It's time for you, sir. I suppose, ma'am, for you to be converted. So this will be our goal. Excellent. Havoc is just so happy. Beautiful. We no longer have any youngsters either, so we are maybe looking at getting a youngster. We don't have any need for this classroom currently. We also have no relationships. Nobody's falling in love out on the tundra. Oh, that was a hilarious waste of time. Yeah, we just want to clear that out. We have all this material out here that you should be hauling in, Havoc. You are the designated hauler. It's only negative 28 degrees right now, which, you know, is chilly. Absolutely. Paid conflict. Holy smokes. Wants to help save one of his caravans. They are being hunted. So this is archers and breakers, berserkers, and hunters. We get 2 mercenary gunners, and we can keep them alive. They will arrive in 5 days. Wow. Berserk Pulse. That would be this would actually be a really cool one to get. Wow. That is Berserk Pulse would actually be huge, because then Drunken Cat could single-handedly wipe out an entire raid. But that is a significant raid. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 10, 14, 15, 16. Holy smokes, that's a lot. They are just tribals, and we have, you know, assault rifles and plenty of traps, but they are imps, which means they breathe fire. And once they get into our bunkers and they just, you know, flamethrower into the bunker, it's a real rough situation for us. Kriegsman, congratulations, you found limestone. That is not as useful as you might think. So let's just move that once again, and we'll just keep moving this drill around sporadically until we find something neat. Maybe we'll throw it in the classroom. We'll just kind of manually do this, and maybe we'll put it back into a corner where it's not going to be bugging too many people. Let's throw it into the temple. Power is still not amazing. Okay, we have slate in there. And have we done way down here yet? I don't think so. So this will be the last move for a while, I think. Kriegsman has been manually controlled enough times. Who's on conversion duty here? Okay, Drunken Cat, you're converting. Let's see what we got. Certainty already down to 58. That is gorgeous. We're just getting some sandstone. That's fine. What is this down here again? You click on this. This is uranium. I do not quite want uranium. That would be I suppose this is also this is for prisoners. Have those ready to go. Oh, cotton is looking pretty close, which is nice. We have all sorts of things happening. We're making a component, which is fantastic. A little bit of steel. Really, it's the steel. The steel we really need. And it's just not getting super full sun out here on the tundra during the day. And the wind has been less than cooperative at night. We're at like a third. Come on. Get a little bit more power, please. A huge building. Yeah, I don't think we're doing the huge building. And I'm tempted, but I don't know if I'm going to do the raid. I mean, if I built perhaps another couple of turrets, that could be an option. I think also with all these traps, we could easily do the one, but then there's going to be another one relatively soon after, and I don't know if I'd be able to reset all my defenses and traps in time. But I suppose that is part of the excitement, right? Like, who knows what'll happen. There's also a bunch of steel, and there's a component down here that's actually about to expire. Now, Havoc, you are super capable, so I'm going to let you drop that off and then go get the component, because we don't want that component to die. Also, that face mask just sitting on Llama's bed like some discarded COVID nasty mask that you took it off and you've left in the corner of your bedroom and you just completely forgot about. Hilarious and disgusting. Look at all these chicks as well. We're pretty soon we're gonna just be overrun by chickens, which means like maybe another fun time strategy is to expand the farm out. And do we just continue? I think we do something like this. Kind of, and then we can just deconstruct this, and then it still has kind of like a fun shape. And yeah, we'll just do that. So once that's closed in, we'll crack this open here. Maybe even put a door here, and then we'll just continue building out the mushroom farm. We could even put a couple of heaters down here, and then just put a couple walls, and then, you know, the mushrooms can grow. Look at the chickens, man. The only love out on the tundra is with the animals, right? Ironically, Polar would probably be pretty happy with the number of animals we have, but is you know, okay, they're actually not super happy. So it's by body size, and chickens are tiny, so that makes sense. We're gonna have a lot of them, and they're gonna get bigger. I'm actually more worried about feeding them. I see most of our potatoes have been gathered now, and now that Polar is actually imprisoned, I'm suspecting that we're gonna have things ready for harvest that just aren't going to be harvested, which is, you know, rough. Okay, it might also be time to build the next generator. And I think we are actually at a point where maybe let's, like, 7 is enough for now. Like, we actually want to start stockpiling a little more steel. Maybe we'll just put a couple of these, or at least put this one up here where it can hang out. We have an excellent statue, actually. That's worth a lot. This is a very wealthy workshop. Worth a lot of money. I mean, we also have like this Eltec staff, which is something that we could give it to more psychic powers. We could give this to Drunken Cat potentially. Oh my goodness. How did we have we have like no power at all? Everybody don't let the smoke leaf joint burn down. Oh no. That could be hilariously awkward. All right, the wind is really just rip roaring, and because we had a little bit of power situation, let's confirm everything is connected. There was no breaks in the power. That is absolutely something that I would let happen and then completely and utterly forget about. That is definitely my kind of move. Oh, another Muffalo. Excellent. Eat the potatoes. Congratulations. Here, maybe we could make an actual animal sleeping spot too, because this will be the primary mushroom zone. We can make like a secondary mushroom zone, and we'll just like fence off something down here, and we'll make like a little barn or something. I think that would be nice. Havoc is still working hard through the night, thanks to being a night owl, which is great. Recon armor is finished, which is huge. We could go right for making marine armor. Or we could go for advanced fabrication, and that would let us start going towards Starflight basics, which is huge. Gun lengths are cool. Pulse charge, like get a charge rifle is cool. Bionic replacements are cool. We could start replacing. We give everybody bionic legs and you know, kind of get beyond the who needs toes when you can just replace the whole leg with a bionic replacement. But I think we actually are. I'm getting waist pack atomizer. That sounds super fun. That's fun. No, we're gonna get towards the ship. I think we need the ship. I think recon armor will be enough for now. Fabrication bench. We can make prestige recon armor. This will be very cool. I don't know if we have any. So all we need. So we need we need plasteel and we need gold. We also need a little bit of uranium, which we can easily grab. So I think gold going to be a problem because I know we have plasteel kicking around. Jade. So it looks like, yeah, gold really is a bottleneck. All this blood out here. What is going on? It's like CSI the tundra. Okay. Which one are any of you injured in any way? No. Where did that blood come from? Who knows? All right. Gold. I have plenty of steel I can just grab. I have a little bit more compacted machinery over there. Another ridiculous bloodbath. What the heck happened to you? Wonderful. And your body's just I think this was a pod of sorts. But yeah, another hilarious bloodbath out here on the tundra over there. A whole bunch more plasteel. And we just literally have plasteel hanging around out here. So it really is the gold. We have plasteel, we have uranium, we have as many components as we could want. Being able to make advanced components, because we do have the 2 kicking around, which means I can make the helmets. I can make a recon helmet very easily. The recon helmet is 92% sharp defense, which is going to protect that against those headshots significantly. It's not quite as good as the marine armor. The marine armor really is better, but that is another 6,000 because prestige marine armor is 106%. So against most people, this will completely prevent any sort of damage against most weapons. And that is once you start getting the marine armor and then obviously into the cataphract armor, you eventually just become pretty well unstoppable. But I think recon armor is probably good enough for the most part. We'll see. We'll get. I want to get that prestige armor though. We also need a roof because it is now getting cold, right? Okay, now we're indoors. We are roofed. This is balancing, but it's gonna be chilly. Oh, and we have a prison break. Oh no. Oh no. So we're gonna we'll just leave that for next time, and we'll see if we can catch Polar before they die, and hopefully whoever does their best to stop Polar from escaping doesn't kill them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.